Hi guys, this is Bikes, Bibles, and Coffee, and you're riding with Moto Michael. I'm going to do a voiceover real quick before I turn the video over to the actual recording. I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on. So since before Christmas, I've been in a lot of pain. I ended up going to the ER and then having to visit a couple of different surgeons. And this past Monday, they did 2 operations under one anesthesia. So 2 different operations, 2 different surgeons under one anesthesia. And I've been in a lot of pain since then. Today's the best day I've had so far. Still no sudden movements. I can barely move still as it is. It's been 100% bed rest all week. And it's going to be at least a couple more weeks before I can get up moving around very much. At least 2 weeks before I go back to see my doctor for a follow-up. It might take a little longer. We're just going to see how it goes. But it has been a nightmare for me going through this post-surgery recovery stage. Again, today's the best day I've had so far as not having a lot of excruciating pain, but I'm still hurting. And I do have a couple of series planned out for you guys. I have not forgotten about it. I have not quit making videos. I've just been temporarily down, and I can't ride right now. I can't even drive. I can't even walk outside right now. And in worst case, I can't even work either. So a lot of stuff is going on. But I'm going to let you guys get back to watching the video. I recorded this a while back ago. I'm just now getting to a point where I can post it. I just ran into some excruciating pain. I was hurting on my ride home here, even though I was talking some. But situations are just getting worse and worse. They were really bad before this video, during this video, and even after the video, leading me to go to the ER and leading to an emergency surgery. So enjoy the video, guys, and I will update y'all as soon as I can. For your prayer warriors, I could definitely use the prayers right now. Really could use those prayers. Pray that the Lord be with us all, and it's good Lord be willing. Recovery real soon, and we can get back to these videos and get these series going that I'm really excited to get going for you guys. Forgive me if I'm not really all here right now. I did not script this out. It's just 100%. I'm laying here in my bed trying to get this video posted. Thought I'd do a quick voiceover and catch you guys up to date with what's going on as far as my health is concerned, and a little bit of an update on hopefully when we can get back to making videos. I'm going to say we're at least 2 to 4 more weeks out before I can get back to making videos. But okay, guys, I'm going to stop talking right now, and I'm just going to let the video have it. And thank you guys for watching. God loves you. Lord Jesus loves you. I love you guys, and be careful out there, and I will update y'all as soon as I can. Alright. Peace out, guys. Bye. Enjoy the show. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. And we'll start recording when we get past this stop sign up here. So in the meantime,
How well can you hear me? Hope it's not going to get as choppy. It probably will. We're going to see what's happening. Hello guys, Moto Michael here, and you're watching Bikes, Bibles, and Coffee. Alright guys, so we got us a new bike. So you guys haven't seen this bike yet. I've had it for a month now, and I haven't been able to ride too much. I've rode it a few times back and forth to work, but I haven't been able to do much videos. And we've had some issues happen just before Christmas, and it's kind of put a halt on my video making. And I'm still not quite ready to get back into making videos right yet. I do have surgery coming up. I gotta go see the specialist here in a couple of days and see about surgery. So after the surgery, I'm not going to be able to ride for at least a few weeks probably. And I think some of that just depends on how fast I heal. So it could just be a week, could be a few days. I'm going to go with probably at least a few days, maybe even a week before I can get back on the bike after the surgery. And like right now, I'm hurting. But the funny thing is, what's really weird is it hurts more to be in the wife's car than it does to be on my bike. And my truck's not running right now, so I can't be in my truck, so I kind of have to use the bike. And I don't know if being in the truck would be worse or not. Let's drop that visor down. But like the smaller bike hurts a little bit more than this one does. Not a lot more, but in the car I'm more crunched up, so it kind of hurts more being more crunched up. Being on the bikes, I'm a little bit more spread out, so it's not as painful being on the bike as it is being in the car, which is kind of cool but kind of weird. You'd think that being in the car would be more comfortable, but it's really not. It hurts more to be in the car than it does to be on this bike. So you know, between that, my back went out just before Christmas, and before that my wife, her sister died in a house fire, so we've been dealing with that. And so me being able to make videos has kind of been put on hold. Now today is a beautiful day. I've got a little bit more daylight than what we normally have had, so I want to try to get one video in for you guys, kind of get you up to speed with what's going on and kind of where we're at. And so in the meantime, so while I've been out and not being able to do much videos, one thing I was able to do was go out and buy me another bike. I'd been saving up some money for some time, and that money was being saved up strictly to buy another bike. So what you guys are seeing here, it's a 04 Yamaha Roadstar, and it's fully loaded with a what is it? A Road Glide or Street Glide touring kit. So the front frame, you see the bags down here on the side, the backpack or the trunk on the back, all that is one kit. And from what I understand from Harley guys, is it's a Street Glide kit, and that's also what the guy told me that I bought this from. And when he bought it like this. So I'm going to imagine or assume that the original owner bought the bike and had the kit put on it. Pretty nice little kit. I'm kind of happy with the bike. It's, you know, it needs some TLC, but she rides pretty good. Now, I say she rides pretty good, but she does need some tires on it. I don't like the tires that are on this bike, and the rear tire is on backwards. And I'm fixing to change that out. I've got a brand new set of tires ready to go on. I can't put them on right yet myself because of my injury, if that's what we want to call it. I mean, it's more of a pain, and I don't know if it's something that just developed or if I've done something to cause it. I really don't know. So I've got a brand new set of Pirelli Night Dragons at the house, ready to go on as soon as I can figure out how I'm going to get them on. Because right now I can't do a whole lot of anything. I can't squat. And I sure as heck can't pick anything up, especially over a few pounds. So, I mean, it's that bad. And you'd be asking yourself, well, how are you able to ride a bike if you can't squat or if you can't hold anything more than a few pounds? Well, I mean, because I'm basically just sitting here. My arms are rested on the bars, so I really don't have to do much of anything. And I can't stand the bike up when I'm not on it, so that does hurt. But when I sit down on it and stand the bike up, it's not a problem. So I do gotta kind of watch what I'm doing, and you know, and when I'm stopped and I got that one foot down, which is my left leg is down, which is the one that's giving me the problems. But there's no pressure on my leg or in that spot while I'm just sitting still. So the bike is straight up and down, I'm stopped, and it's easy to hold its balance up as long as it doesn't start leaning over. Other than that, I mean, it's not bad. But to get back to the bike, so this is a 04 Yamaha Roadstar. It's 1700 cc's. And as far as I know, everything is all original, all factory, except for the fairings, the touring kit, and of course these handlebars. Now, they've got, it looks like 14-inch ape hangers. They're either 12 or 14, but I'm going to go with 14. I haven't put a tape measure on it, but it looks more like a 14-inch handlebar setup. Now, I'm not a fan of ape hangers. Now, I do like how this feels. This is a very comfortable setup. The backrest, man, I love that backrest. Goodness gracious, it's so nice. But this is a really good setup. It's really comfortable. I'm sitting upright. My arms are up and just below my shoulder where they are to be. But I do think that it handles a little bit differently with ape hangers on it versus the original bars. Other bikes I've rode with the original bars, and I had an 1800 Suzuki Boulevard, original bars, and that thing handled like a dream. And I feel like this bike would handle pretty good too if it had the original bars on it. I'm almost pretty sure that there's a little bit of a difference between riding with the ape hangers and riding with the original factory bars. Ape hangers are fine. I mean, it's not really that bad of handling. I mean, handling isn't terrible. I don't know, I guess I'm just so used to those shorter factory bars. I know the bike responds better to the original bars. Doing slow speed maneuvers will be a lot easier with original bars. I don't know, I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to try it out. I am going to give it a little more time with these bars on, try to get the feel for it, get used to it. Practice some slow speed maneuvers with it, see how that goes. But I am kind of missing lower original bars. But now if I did have those original bars, I probably wouldn't be able to see over this windshield. I'll be down like this looking through it, which ain't good. I do want to be able to see through this or over this windshield. So anyway, guys, yeah, so hope you guys like the new bike. We're going to be adding this bike to the series, to our rides. So we have Wings, which is the bike you guys are used to seeing. And this one here, I'm going to go back with Angel again. Angel was what I named my 1800. And I think as long as I'm, whatever my second bike will be, we're going to keep it there. And we're just going to keep it with Angel. If I get a third bike, we may have to go a different route, but I'm kind of liking the idea of just keeping that name. I haven't said on it. I haven't 100% decided on keeping that name for this bike. I almost feel like I want to do something different, but I just don't know what yet. But yeah, it's a nice bike. I'm happy with the purchase. It does have a stereo. I doubt I'll ever use the stereo because I got the headset in my helmet, and I'm not a fan of having the music blaring so loud that it wakes up the whole neighborhood. You know, I've got my my Bluetooth setup here, so even though the music is going through my headset, I can also take phone calls, stuff like that, and have more control over my music, over the volume. And if I get a phone call, it cuts the music off. It's not going to do that if I'm blaring music through the stereo. So, and I need to be able to receive my phone calls when they come in. Never know if it's going to be a wife or kids or grandkids even at this point. So, but man, she sounds good. It does got a good sound to it. But yeah, I am kind of anxious to get those new tires on here. So I ain't got many more miles left on this, so on the tires it's currently on here. And I do want to hit the twisty, you know, I came this route because I did want to do some twisty roads on this bike. I've been down this route once since I've had this bike, and she did okay. But that was the first time I'd been on a little twisty road. And I'm pretty confident she'll do a lot better once I get those new tires on here. I'm just not happy with the tires that are on here. I don't like them, and the back one, even though it's on there backwards, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that thought at all. And it's getting wear. It's wearing pretty doggone fast. And with the research I've done, a tire that's on backwards can do that. So and not to mention all the other stuff that can happen to that tire. So I am trying to be easy on it. And at the back tire did get away from me once. Roads were a little bit damp. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. Roads were a little damp, and the car got next to me and rode there. So I just went to speed up to get away from it. When I did, that rear end started fishtailing a little bit, and I got a death wobble going. Now, I was able to come out of it, thankfully. But that was my first little death wobble experience. But yeah, after that, so I'm just like, yeah, you know, if I wasn't sure about getting new tires in it, before, I was definitely ready to get them after that. I know my Pirelli Night Dragons won't do that. This is like my 1, 2, 3. This will be my 4th set of Pirelli Night Dragons in the last few years. Wings, the copper bike that you guys see usually, it's got its 2nd set of Pirelli Night Dragons on it. I've had that bike for what, almost 3 years. Here in a couple more months, it'll be 3 years I've had that bike, and we are running close to 40,000 miles. And I probably put a couple thousand miles on it before I swapped out those tires. But it is running on its 2nd set of tires, and I'm still running probably half the tread life on it still. So I'm been getting around, I say I got pretty close, right at 20,000 miles on that last set of tires on that bike, and I was happy with that, to be honest. Now on this bike, I'm pretty sure I probably won't get 20,000 miles out of them on this bike because it is a much heavier bike. But I'm still going to aim for maybe 15,000. I'm going to try to get 15,000. We'll see how it goes. Now I'm not going to push it to a dangerous limit. But kind of on where these tires are at on this bike right now currently, let's just kind of see where we're at when we get to that point. I'm hoping I can get at least, I'd like to get 15,000 miles out of those tires on this bike. But of course, I'm not going to ride this bike like I do the other bike either. So, I mean, it's a heavier bike, but I ride that other bike pretty doggone hard, especially on these twisty roads. I mean, I burn it up. And I'm kind of itching to get this bike on a good little twisty road, on my normal twisty road that I call it my practice route. I've got about a 45-minute route I take from the house that I like to practice on. It's a twisty road, and it's got a lot of twisties in it. Very little traffic. And I can get about a good 45-minute run out of it. And I haven't taken this bike down that road yet, so I would like to. And I'll probably do that here, well, I would say the next few days, but I'm not going to be able to do it in the next few days. Maybe this weekend. Again, we'll see how quick the doctor gets his surgery going. You know, it might be a week or 2 out, I don't know. But we're going to see how that goes. We're going to work on it. Try it out. And I will say now, I have tried to shoot a couple of videos in the last month or so. It wasn't the last month. I've shot 3 videos besides this one in the last month. And each time it was something. Like one time my mic wasn't syncing up and I couldn't get sync up. And another time I thought it was synced up, but apparently it didn't record anything. And the third time I was synced up, but I didn't get not 15 minutes to the ride and the battery on the camera died. So, I mean, I have tried to make a few videos. Just been one issue after another. So hopefully this one right here will turn out pretty well. And I am going to get back on making videos as soon as I come out of surgery. So let's go visit the doctor here in a couple of days. See what the doc says. See how quick we can get this surgery in and out. Because I really don't want to be down for very long. Spring is right around the corner. It's literally, what, 5 weeks away? And I would like to be ready for that. I really would. I don't want to wait it out too long and miss half the freaking season of riding. So if we're going to have surgery, I would like to do it here within the next couple of weeks, if at all possible, just so that I can be ready for for spring riding season when it comes in. Now, I say riding season, but all year is a riding season. So let's just call it spring season, summer season, fall season, winter season. Yeah, so guys, yeah, and I really appreciate you guys watching, following along. Speaking of following along, while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button. Just click it right there. Hit the subscribe button too while you're at it, and stay updated when I start making new videos again. Now I do have a couple of series coming. I've got several series that I want to get in. 2 of them I've already started working on. I've got a rough draft in on them, ready to go. I've got to do some fine tuning on them, so while I'm down, I am going to continue to work on those. The rest of them, I'm just going to wait a little bit before I get too deep into getting those going. Let's just try to work on what we got going on first. And the first one I'm going to do, which will be a little bit easier for me to do since I'm kind of down. I don't necessarily have to be riding too much to do the first set, but on the first one, you guys let me know what y'all think. Let's go with the Armor of God. Is going to be our first set of videos. It's going to be a series, the Armor of God, but instead of using Roman Roman armor and the Roman gear, we're going to use motorcycle gear. So we'll use the like the helmet of salvation on the Roman soldier on their armor, and of course motorcycle gear, you get the helmet of salvation, right? So that's going to be a one set. It's going to be a series. It's going to be, I think I've got 7 or 8 videos planned for that series. And then the next series after that is going to be the 7 Spirits of God. So this is Bikes, Bibles, and Coffee. So what I'm thinking is, we got 7 Spirits of God, and how each of those spirits will correlate with 7 motorcycles and 7 coffee brews. I've done some of my homework on those. I still got some more to do. Some of it's rough drafted out already. I still got some more to do. So these are things I can work on while I'm kind of down. Now that I'm getting a little bit more, some things are starting to settle down a little bit. And once I have surgery, I'm going to be down for maybe a week, at least a few days. But hopefully life won't pull me away from it too much, and I can get the time that I need to do that. Let's get all this traffic out of the way here so we can get going. Alright, let's go. Alright. that my wife? I think that's my wife. No, it's not my wife. Look like her car. Alright guys, so thanks for riding with me. Again, it's Bikes, Bibles, and Coffee, and you're riding with Moto Michael. Alright guys, well, I'm almost home, so Father's blessings with you all. May our Lord Jesus be with you, and thanks for riding guys. I'll see you next time. Hasta la vista.